Hello everyone, I'm going to be talking about the practice problem sheet on October 20th. It looks like this. We're going to be going on page 142. Can't really show it. Page 142 here. But yeah, we're going to do that problem number 4. So, yeah. As you can see, I made some outlines. So I underlined some stuff. So this is basically talking about what we want. The black is we're looking for the money that the insurance will be billed. The green is going to be the time that is the money. And then the purple is going to be the dispensing fee, as you can see from there. And then the ingredients is the blue. So the dispensing fee, it tells us is $3.25. The time is 20 minutes and it's 1 minute every dollar. So it's going to be $20. So now we're going to figure out the ingredients. So the ingredients, this is how it's going to go. We're going to do, so as you can see, this is 125 milligrams. Oh, first we're going to focus on tetracycline. HCl suspension is 125 milligrams over 5 milliliters, compounded from capsules in a mixture of Ora Plus 50% and Ora Sweet 50%, sufficient up to 200 milliliters. So as you can see, they said neglect powder volume from contents of capsules. So we're going to focus on the liquid, which is milliliters. I like to think of milliliters like the L, like milliliters. The L means like liquid, kind of, if that helps. But it can also be aqueous. Aqueous is water. Aqueous is water. But yeah, both of those are measured in milliliters. So we have the volume, which is 200 milliliters. So that's the final one. So we're going to take that and we're going to set it up. So 125 milligrams over 5 milliliters, that equals, okay, so milliliters has to match. So it has to match milliliters here. Milligrams has to match. It's going to be milligrams here. Okay, so what are the knowns? Oh, 200 milliliters is the known. Milliliters, so that has to match there. Okay, so this is our X. We don't know how much milligrams is going to be in the final amount. So we have to do circles. So the X, I always like to make this X a square. And I like to make its counterpart to a circle. And then across 200 is going to be a circle. And then, and then under that circle has to be a square. So there's never two circles together. So it's never like this. No, it's always going to be something like that. So now we have to set it up. And you do the math where you do 125 milligrams times 200 milliliters divided by 5 milliliters, and that equals 5,000 milligrams. So that's the milligrams that we have for X. So this is significant. Why? Because it means that in the final solution of tetracycline HCl suspension, it's going to be a total of 5,000 milligrams. So it's going to be a total of 5,000 milligrams for 200 milliliters. That's very important. So we're going to go back. So that was step one. Step one was finding milligrams. So now, what is step two? So step two, you can skip. There's a way to skip the step, but for now I'm gonna do it in this step, just to like show. But step two is going to be to find number of capsules. So you're like, okay, how do we find that? How do we do that? Okay, now we go back to the problem and we're like, okay, capsules. Where can I find tetracycline HCl with capsules? Boom, right here. As you can see, it says capsules. And it also says it here. So saying tetracycline 250 milligrams capsules equals $2.23 per capsule. So remember, slash is the same thing as equal. So 2.23 capsule is the same thing as $2.23 equals a capsule. That's the same exact thing, which is also the same thing as 2.23 capsule. It's basically this, but yeah. Whoops. Okay, so we know that now. So we're going to, okay, this is, okay, I'm gonna have to add this again because I'm tired of, okay, so this is going to be on the side. That's not the right one. Oh, technical difficulties. Oh my goodness, I just add the, okay, finally. So that's just gonna be at the side there because, yeah, I'm tired of going back up. Oh, wait a second. Let's see. No, that would have worked anyways. So yeah, this is the capsules that we're looking for. So yeah, we have the total milligrams. Milligrams, they match. So we're going to do our knowns first, which is $2.23 per one capsule. That equals capsule. Remember, they always have to match on the other side. So, okay, so what are we missing? We're missing the amount of capsules. So, oh, I skipped a step again. Whoops. Sorry. This is for later. Okay, first things first, we have to use the milligrams. So we have 5,000 milligrams. We have 5,000 milligrams. And that is X capsules. See, I was going for the money. immediately. That was the skipped step thing that I was saying before. If you guys want to, you guys could do that, but for now I'm gonna break it down first, and then for number 5, that's where I'm gonna do the other way. Then you do 250 milligrams, and that's for 1 capsule. So you do circles. Wait, first you do square here, so it has to be square across. So then this has to be circle. So then you do that, 5,000 times 1 over square 250 equals X capsules, which equals 20 capsules. So now that we have the number of capsules, why, I don't know how to move this thing. Okay, we're gonna have to erase. We'll erase the top because we already did that. Now we have to do step 3, which is, okay, so this is our final total amount of capsules. So now we have to do number 3, which is utilizing the capsules and figuring out how much that is. So remember, not only is the milligrams there, it's also showing the money. So we're going to do 20 capsules is so now we're going to do multiplication. And this is where some dimensional analysis is going to happen. So it's different from circles and squares, okay? This is going to be using a flipped version of circles and squares. So capsules has to be in the bottom this time. $23. Well, you know what? We're going to use circles and squares. Because I feel like that's easier. So a certain amount of money. And, oh yeah, step 3 is find money. Okay, so that is 1 capsule. And that's going to be $2.23. And remember, this is X. So circles, circles, squares, squares. And that's going to be 20 times 2.23 divided by 1 cap, which equals $44.6. So this is the first ingredient. You're like, what? I thought we was done with the ingredients. Nope. We have 2 more. But don't worry. This is the nice part. So I'm going to erase this. Step 4. Is find rest of ingredients costs. So in step 4, we're going to basically get our knowns, which is, so it says 473 milliliters equals 9.47, and those are the same thing. Aura Plus is the same thing as Aura Sweet. So I'm just gonna do it all in one go. So we'll do 473 milliliters over 9.47 dollars, and remember, milliliters has to be the same. Honey has to be the same. So you're like, okay, what is the milliliters? Again, we have to use what we've done before. We have to use the final amount, which is 200. Oh, are you even seeing? Which is 200. So we're gonna do 200 milliliters, and it's X amount. So we do circles and squares, and that's going to equal $4.004. Because so that's how I got X. So now that we have that, so 200 milliliters of Aura Sweet and Aura Plus combined is going to be was going to be $4 and 0.004. So I just do $4. In class, okay, so in class, we said it was 4.04. Let's just say that. I'm pretty sure that was a typo. We forgot the 0, but it's fine. So now we have to add up all of our money. So we have the Aura Sweet and Aura Plus mixture. This is the Aura Sweet and Aura Plus mixture. And this is just the tetracycline HCl powder. So you just combine those two things up here. I'm gonna replace that with our two amounts. Whoops. Which is $44.6 plus $4.04. And I'm not gonna calculate it, but that was about let's see what I had before. That was about $71. and 84 cents or 89 cents. It was about $71.84. I'll just put that down. And that was the total. Oh, let me make that black actually. So as you can see, all these factors created this. This is this, and then this was this. Oh wait, actually, let me erase that. This was this. So there's two ingredients. This was the first ingredient. This was second ingredient. And yeah, we got that as our final amount. Okay, well, good night.